Hey everyone, it's Meridy. I'm back, and today I'm here with video number 4 using the intellectual kits, and today's going to be a double pager. So let me show you what I'm using today. I've got some of these frames. I'm just going to set them off to the side. This is going to represent my journaling strips because I don't typically journal on the layouts that I share pictures of online, so we'll just pretend that that's journaling. I've got my phrase thickers, my alphabet thickers, which I plan on using both of those. And then this is the other things that I want to go ahead and use. I should make myself some space here. So today I'm going to be using this sheet of patterned paper. I pulled these 2 cardstocks out of my stash. I could not tell you what color they are, except it's like a light tannish color and it coordinates fairly well with this paper. And that's why I pulled it. That's going to be the base of my layout. I usually do not include, Paula and I don't include cardstock in the Limitless kits because we would much rather supply you with awesome, amazing patterned papers, and cardstock, most of us probably have cardstock, I would venture to say, in our stash that can match. But if you are having troubles matching cardstock, you can refer to the color swatches that I put on our social media, on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. Every month I put a little color swatch up there, and that coordinates with that month's kit, and that's a good way to pick colors of mixed media or solid cardstock or photos or anything that you want to pull out of your stash to add to your kit. You can use those colors. And then each kit that we send you also comes with this little thank you card on the back. You can make it into a color swatch that coordinates with the kit, and stamp or ink, or use what mixed media you have in your stash to match with this. So if you want to see me actually fill one of these out in real time, you can watch my unboxing video at the beginning of September. I also did one at the unboxing video at the beginning of August, but these are fairly new, so it's just those 2 months right now. So anyways, that's a good way that you can try to pick one more thing, because this cardstock right here is fairly close to the color that I swatched right here. So that's a good way that you can try to pick coordinating cardstock, and good resources to try to figure out colors if you're stuck. Okay, on to the pictures. This is going to be a double page layout. It's my son's first day of his sophomore year of high school. I have a couple pictures of him in the front yard. I have a picture of his shoes and backpack. I take that every year since they were little. I have a picture of him primping for the picture, using his phone as a camera to fix his hair for the picture. And then I have a picture of his new shoes. I guess I probably don't need both of those, but since it's a double page layout, I probably will use both of them. And then I've grabbed a few pieces of embellishments out of the ephemera packs that came with this month's kit and essentials kit, and these are the ones that I pulled that I think I would love to use. My kid's school does not have school lockers, like they do not exist. He goes to a new high school that was just built a few years ago, and we are in a, oh my goodness, what is it called? Like a textbook free school district. The kids don't have textbooks, so they don't need lockers. Yeah, so, but I just thought that still represented school to me, and I don't mind using them a little bit on this layout for embellishments because I thought they were cool. This says adventure, and then I've got a little tab and a couple more tabs, a couple star embellishments. A little half of a hexagon, you've got this, and another little label tab. I think this trio of tags is just the cutest thing, and I really want to use it on this layout, so I pulled those out too. So those are the embellishments that I pulled that I thought will look really great with this layout. But then I also, I'm gonna set these right here. Just like I have said in my other videos this month, I also have little containers of the leftover pieces that I didn't pull to match pictures, and I am happy to dip in there and pull things out of there too. So I'm just going to set those off to the side as well. And then the roll of washi tape. Okay, and then I have a few scraps, not too many, because I've been using a lot on the last few layouts that I made. So I do have this scrap. I like both sides. I have a little scrap, another little scrap of the wood grain, which is the same paper. So at least I've got a couple of those. I've got this scrap, a couple branding strips, and then of course, I'm gonna have the branding strip from this paper. And it says, "Bravo, we knew you could do it. You deserve all this success and more, and huge congratulations." So I might not use those on this layout because those are like, congratulations and you finished, and this is just the first day of school. So we'll just put that off to the side. Okay, so coming back to what I've got here, I'm actually gonna just push all those little embellishments up there so I can spread out and give myself some space to work. Let me get both sides of this laid out here and make sure you can see it all. And I'm first, before I even worry about this paper, I want to kind of lay out these pictures, make sure I want to use them all, see approximately where they are going to go on here. I think I'm just gonna, I can't think too hard about this because there's so many configurations that these can all go in that I could sit here forever moving things around, and I don't want to do that. And then I think I probably don't need both of these pictures after all. And it looks weird to me when I put this under here because it looks like his legs are growing out from under him. Same there, and same there. So this one is definitely going to need to be on top. I think that could be a pretty good layout. Okay, now for all of these other pieces, what I would really love to do is use this strip because it's so amazing down this side of the layout. I'm gonna cut it. I'm going to trim it at, let's see here, 4 inches will do it. Yeah, 4 inches. But I am going to come in here then. I don't want that to be a straight edge. I want that to look like notebook paper. So I am going to take my notebook paper punch and I'm just going to punch down the whole side. Okay, this notebook paper punch. Mine is really old. I will link one of these that's very similar from Amazon in the description of this video. I'm also going to link, you know, everything I've used in the description of this video, the kits and such. Okay. Let's see here. Get rid of all of that. I really like this punch. And then every so often can fold a few back and forth to make the bottom come out. You know what? I'm not gonna fold them back because I don't want this paper to be bumpy underneath. So I'm just gonna fold them forwards. Just a few every so often. Okay, I think the next thing that I should do is come in and mat my photos. I think I'm gonna mat them all on white paper. I might trim them down just a little bit before I mat them so that they just don't get too big. I don't know yet. You know, I'm not gonna trim them. I'm just gonna go ahead and mat them all on white paper, and I will be right back after I mat them. I'm gonna leave these two, no, I'm gonna mat them all separate. Everything is gonna mat separate on its own piece of white paper. Or should I use black? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm thinking black might look really, really amazing. I'm gonna mat them on black. I think it's really gonna make them pop. So changed my mind there. Gonna mat them on black and I will be right back. Thinking I might need to rearrange this just a little. Maybe get these pictures. Nope. This side is just gonna be a little busier, and that's fine. So when I overlap pictures a little on one side, I sometimes like to carry that over to the other side so it doesn't just look like this picture is the odd one out. So I'll overlap a little there. And then I need to kind of figure out what kind of design to do down the rest of the sides of my pages. I would really love to put a little of this wood grain because it mimics the wood grain from this side. Actually, it appears that it is the exact same pattern from this side. Looks exactly the same. But I do like the back of this too. So I am just going to use my punch and punch down the side of this. I'm just gonna trim a little off so that I can use the back side. I think I will trim, it's 2.5 inches wide. I'm going to trim 1 inch off of it. So this is 1.5 inches wide now. I'm gonna leave that there, and then I can use the back of this possibly in there like that. Maybe I should cut it in half and put a little on both sides, but let's see if I need it over here. I might not need any. It would look nice to bring a little black to the other side. So I'm just going to cut this directly in half. So just 1/2 inch on each side. Just going to scoot things over a little, but I think that's fine. Let's see, I still have this paper if I need to use it. I don't feel like I need the buttons. I might keep this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this out. I don't think I need this paper at all, but I do still have this amazing paper, and I love the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut another strip of this one 2 inches wide, and I'm not going to cut from this side because I like this little design. I'm just going to cut from the other side. 2 inches wide. I am going to also punch down the edge of that with the edge puncher. So this is building up nicely. I'm gonna try to tear this. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. It's so thin. Well, we're going now. Guess I started it, I'm gonna have to finish it. Okay, definitely. I can either leave this in this order or switch it like this. I think I like it this way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start adhering these end pieces down and the photos down because I think that I'm at a good place to do that. I think that this is looking fairly nice right now. I wonder if I should have, my pictures are not adhered down at all yet. I'm just debating if I need any other layers in here. Or like, if I need that, and then another one maybe down here. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to try to cut this in half, just 6 inches directly in half. And put the top on the one side and the bottom on the other. Just to add a little interest to this middle area here. And if I do that, I'm gonna wanna butt these pictures right up to the edge. Or maybe I just need it slightly sticking out. That kind of looks nice. And then I can save some of this paper too. I'm going to cut this 6 inches in half again, so it's just 3 inches tall. And this one is gonna need to be quite a bit taller. I'm gonna cut it 4.5 inches tall so it can go behind this picture as well. So now I have a little scrap of this green left too if we need it. Or on another, or you know, maybe on another layout, maybe not this layout. Okay, I'm liking how this is coming along. Let me grab some of these embellishments before I adhere the pictures and kind of lay out the bigger pieces and make sure that this is how I'm liking this before I adhere all of these pictures and layers down. I'm not too worried about the tinier ones right now. I'm more concerned with these lockers and these 3 awesome tags. And I'm not even too sure about the lockers. These little tags I can go back in and add later. And then also my title is gonna need to go on here. So yeah, I've got a lot of things that are up in the air right now on here that I'm gonna need to try to fit. So I'm just gonna mess with these for a while. Like that looks weird. Maybe I just need all the lockers together like a set of lockers. They did look cool with this one open in the middle. I really do love these tags, and I love like 2 being on one side and 1 being on the other side. But they kind of look too high like that. They're not in the right place. And that looks awkward. And maybe they're not gonna work on this since I added the lockers and I've got so many other things going on. Maybe I just shouldn't even include them at all. Just the moving and adjusting and placing is kind of taking a long time today. I'm not sure. Okay, let me come in here and make sure there's no other big pieces that we need. Okay, I picked up a few more little bits and bobs there. And then my words and title, I'm gonna go through here and pick out some stickers that I think can go on here too. And I'm gonna cut them out so I can just place them around and move them around. Okay, I've got a bunch of things, guys. I have "You Are Amazing." I have "First Day." So maybe that can go somehow in here. Not sure about that yet. Oh, but I also have "You Are Awesome." I think I like that better. I just like the font of it for these pictures better. I've got a little clippy tab, which I don't even know if I'm gonna put on there. I've got a half of another tab, which I don't know that I need on there. Put them together. I've got "Oh Yeah," and then "You Can Do It," which is kind of perfect to dress up. I was thinking I could put "New Year." I could put "year" with somehow. I could even write "year" with little stamps on there. New Year. Okay, I've got all these guys too. Okay. I feel like I might not need this. I'll just set it here for now. Kind of does pick up this, so it kind of does look nice up there. You've got this. Or a little label down here. I even think I could put this behind here to kind of make first day pop. Maybe I could put that looks kind of top heavy up there. And right there. I'm not sure about that. Definitely think this needs to go on this side to bring a little of that color in, and then nope, that might be best down there. I'm not sure. I think we've got a lot of black in here. Like, I'm not even wanting to add that. I think this is good. I'm not sure about that piece. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go off camera and adhere all of these things down where I have them. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I found a good place for this. I thought up there, but it kind of makes this a little heavy when I look at the whole layout together. But down here, it kind of balances out all of this up here. So that is going to be the home of this little tab. That's so cute. And then everything else, good, that's good. Everything else except this little piece right here is already adhered down. I did use a little bit of foam tape on a few things. Let me show you what I used foam tape on, just in case you're following along with your kit. I used foam tape on this, and on this, and on this. Everything else is flat to the back of the page. I'm debating if I want to stitch or draw or put a little twine to make those 3 tags look like they're hanging. Let me grab my little twine. I have pieces of the twine that your kits come packaged in. So sometimes they're packaged in black. I don't know necessarily that this month's was, but if you get kits often, you'll have some black, I'm sure. I don't know if I want that on there. Wow. I'm not doing a very good job at just seeing what it looks like. Seriously? It looks okay. Maybe I'll just tie little loop-de-bows on them. Let me try one. I'm gonna go off camera, I think, to get this tied down. I don't really like the way this looks. It doesn't look like how I thought it was gonna look. So I'm gonna cut that off. I'm not gonna use that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave them blank. But that will wrap up this layout. Oh, my journaling. I need to show you where I would put my journaling. I will probably put my journaling down here, right towards the bottom. Just like that. I could also put it on this side right here. Okay. If I really wanted, I could put it up there, but I more like it here. Anywhere right around here is actually pretty good, or down here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my process videos, you might want to subscribe to our channel. I put up a new video about 8 process videos a month, always using that same kit that is the current kit of the month. And you can subscribe so you can get notifications when I put up new videos. And if you were inspired by this layout, either to make another similar layout using your supplies or using this kit supplies, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook page, and I will link that in the description of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a few days with a new video. Bye-bye.